Hey, Kevin.
Hey, Andy. Cool tie. I like your Boba Fett.
Yeah, thanks. I didn't know that Bubble Fett was on here. Huh. Gotta check that out.
It's a good Star Wars reference. I like it. Where'd you get it?
My closet.
I wish my closet was that cool. What brings you to my neighborhood today?
I've heard you've been working on some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I've got some new electronics here. A little outside my comfort zone, but always expanding my knowledge base here.
You gotta learn, yep.
Yeah, anytime you put a mechanical guy working on electrical, you got to make sure that your electrical items are going to be able to withstand some abuse.
Yep. It's good to be grounded as a mechanical guy.
You've got some electrifying jokes today.
That's good.
So I've got this cool Pixy Cam. It's actually the second version, Pixy Cam 2. It's a cool little camera that teams can use on their robot to track objects or areas of the field, like fuel. So it's really easy to train. All you do is you push this little button here, and then whatever it's going to track, it actually starts blinking the color that it's tracking. So right now it's seeing the yellow light and picking up some other things in the room as well. It tends to really like me for some reason.
Well, of course.
Blinking, but
You're a likable guy.
I suppose so. And it's got some lights on there too. You can activate the lights on there so it can track other things on the field.
Of the 22 years you've been in first, Kevin, which would be the best game to use this on?
Yeah, so immediately what came to mind when I saw what this camera could do was 2009. This camera can do something called color codes, or it can track color codes. And so what that means is in the 2009 game, the trailers had a pole in the middle that had a pink band and a green band, and depending on which alliance you were on, it was either green on top or pink on top. So this could actually see that orientation of which way it is and identify, based on the orientation, which type of goal it is. And again, you just color code it. You can train it, the color code, with the press of the button, and then activate your code to use that information. And so you can plug this into something like an Arduino and then have that run the program and then chain that into your RoboRio.
Cool. Neat. And then what's it feeding over there?
Yeah, so right now I have this plugged into the Hero development board from CTRE, which is a little inexpensive controller that you can put on a practice robot or in a development situation like this with these nice 10-pin connectors. We've also got this Gadgeteer display module so I can see some of the outputs from some of my sensors or some of my speed controllers, especially the Talons. And so this is a nice little setup to use. You can't use it on your robot in competition, but you could use it on a practice robot or especially during development.
Great. What's this? It seems odd.
So, have you ever run into a team that has had an issue when they get to the field and they can't plug in their Ethernet port at the driver station?
Well, if I run into a team, they're going to have an issue anyway. But I've seen teams have, they had actually the FTAs have swapped out their driver station because the Ethernet port might be one of the causes of their driver station not working. So this looks like a solution. Yeah,
so this is an Ethernet port, a network port that will plug into the USB port. So then, almost all the laptops out there have multiple USB ports. So this will give you some options in case your Ethernet port does get broken or damaged. Now you've got another way you can still play and not have to watch your robot sit there.
What's that called?
It is called the StarTech USB 2.0 adapter dongle.
It's probably pretty cheap too. So that'll be a nice, good value for a team who doesn't want to lose a match because they don't get connected.
Yeah, I definitely have this in my spare parts.
Cool.
So now that we're got all this working together, I think we're ready to put it on our little practice robot.
Excellent. Other folks have told me all about that. I'm really excited to see what all it can do.
Yeah, me too. I think it'll be the bee's knees.
I bet.